Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Gloomhaven Guildmaster. This is going to be my first experience with the Soothsinger. We've not used them as a character before, so this is going to be very interesting. They don't do a lot of damage by themselves. I've had a look through their various abilities. They are definitely built for improving other characters, which is fine, absolutely fine by me, because we're going to have the opportunity to do things like more blessing, strengthening, and get those unlocked for our enchantress, so we can then apply them to other characters. But inevitably, there's going to be troubles that we face while trying to use them. So I'm sure this is going to be an interesting experience. I don't want to spend the gold that we have on equipping them with stuff, despite the fact that they don't have anything yet, just because I'm not sure entirely how they're going to play. It's going to be very interesting, especially once we start getting them some perks. Right, so what are we going to do? We don't want to do hunting the hunters without the quartermaster. So probably one of the travel ones, but preferably something that doesn't look like it's going to absolutely murder us. Maybe going to the Corpsewood would be the best plan. Although these guys have got one shield. These guys attack us get disadvantages. I suppose it's not too bad. Doom powder sounds awesome as well, so getting that design could be fine. Alright, we'll try going to the Corpsewood. It's going to be a fun excursion for the Plagueherald and the Soothsinger. So, trade from the area around Drakefire Farm has come to a halt, with crops dying and livestock diseased. An area of the nearby forest has been identified as the source of the rot. Removing the problem should reopen trade. No encounter along the way. And we've arrived. As you reach the arable land around Drakefire Farm, the smell hits you. It's a combination of rotten eggs and an overly sweet smell of flowers. You see unpleasant twisted plants growing on the verges of the path, and in the distance, a copse of woodland has strange silhouettes of gnarled trees. You set off in that direction. The smell gets stronger the closer you get to the copse, and the trees ooze a strange black sap which drips and steams onto the floor. As you reach a clearing in the forest, you notice movement ahead. Whatever's causing the taint resides here. Okay, we're definitely not going to do Dynamo with the Soothsinger, so let's try for Zealot, and we'll just potentially burn cards at the end. There's no elite monsters, so Hunter isn't going to be possible, so Neutralizer, try and cause this trap to be sprung or disarmed? It seems unlikely, but we'll give it a go anyway. I've been hearing rumours of night demons prowling areas to the north, but this is the first time I've seen them in the flesh. They use the power of the dark. Light will help you defeat them. Or cold hard steel, but beware. They give all attackers disadvantage on their attacks. That's true, but that only matters if we care about it. So let's have a look and plan this out. We've got quite a long way to go. All enemies in all rooms, so this is clearly our first area. Grasping Vermin as a ranged attack would allow us to apply a wound on multiple things at the same time. It is a good potential opening gambit. And it moves slowly, so we could get away with perfectly acting slowly. Maybe and spread the plague. So what I'm thinking at the moment is the intention for the Plagueherald to move after the Soothsinger and Soothsinger can put Wistful Wounding on. And we could do a Power Ballad as well to start working on our Strengthen. Or we could do a Singing Arrow to like get a wound over this side. What range is this? It's range 3. So really, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, should be able to hit both of those. Next time any ally within range 2 suffers damage this round, they suffer no damage. That is really, really good. As an aura, preventing 1 damage and not being burned is very, very powerful. But I think we'll go for the... thing about the Power Ballad is we don't care about the strength in this round, we care about it next round. Maybe we go for Singing Arrow. And get another wound off ourselves. That seems reasonable. Yeah, 3 will hit this guy. Okay, let's do that. So the plan is all allies add wound to their attacks. And then Singing Arrow allows us to plonk a little wound on him. Plagueherald will do Grasping Vermin to put a wound on both of these guys. They're going to be immobilized. They'll die before they do anything worthwhile. And Spread the Plague will allow us to do another attack. Night Demons are going quick, and they're going invisible. No, they're not going invisible because Dark is not present. But they are still going very quickly. Stick to the plan. And seeing as we've got disadvantage on both of them, it doesn't make a difference which we attack. But I think I'll focus fire on that one. Because we're not going to be able to hit it in the same group as the other. Oh, we got the time 0. Well, if you're going to get it at any point, may as well be then. So, immobilize and wound. And seeing as we have the disadvantage, another time 0. That's unfortunate. Okay, at least we didn't suffer too much in terms of pain. Okay, we're gonna go for a bless and a strengthen, I think. Oh, actually, yeah. If we go nimble knife, that's going to allow us to attack 2, curse, and bless this one. And we could do unending chant to get the shield in place. These 2 are going to die, so we don't need to worry about them. So it's just these guys. We're always going to have disadvantage against them unless we're strengthened. So if we move slightly slower, we could go for Epidemic. And potentially Vile Pestilence, actually. But I think starting to hit them with all the curses is the right move, actually. So Winged Congregation to move and heal, Gathering Doom to get an attack and curse. So back up just a teeny bit. That -2, that is painful. Alright. Give it the stab. And yeah, we'll move up this side. Might struggle a little bit with healing, but we can always rest. Disarming these two is not a bad plan. We do still have wounds going out on both of them, but if I switch it to... No, let's do defensive duty for the bottom. And then call to action for the strengthen on the top. Scattered terror for the bottom, epidemic for the top. Let's try that. Okay, we're moving faster than them. Which is not necessarily a good thing, but let's get the aura in place, strengthen all allies wherever they are. Okay, all attacks against me suffer disadvantage. Let's see if we can kill one of them. There we go. And we've got the wound on him, which is exactly what I wanted. So he'll get to act this turn. But he will die next turn. So we can now focus on grabbing the gold. And you know what? We're going to move pretty slowly over here. Oh, I would love to be able to do that right now. I suppose we could get disarm, but it doesn't help anything. It doesn't hurt to do it for the sake of it. He dies. We can now grab the gold, and then we're going to need to rest everyone up. Very painful, all in all. Long rest. You're still good. So let's bring you up and get some of this gold. I have to say I'm not hugely keen on the enemies we're going up against. Let's lose unending chant for now. There might be better options, but at least we've done a bit of healing. Tuning the outcome and call to action. That's what we'll do. So we're going to strengthen all allies and get a curse on the enemy by poking our head in. We'll do a long rest over here. Actually, do I want to do the strengthen then this turn? Probably not. Could maybe do the nimble knife to get a bless on. Maybe singing arrow, do area of effect curse. That could be fun. Okay, here we go. Open the door. We can hit you with 2 curses. What are you actually going to do? Attack 1, range 3, target 3, muddle. That's not too painful. 1, 2, 3. So we can get close enough. We want to move 3. Geez, you're going to get super close. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. This one, 1, 2, 3. So this one will be in range, which is a shame. Or maybe if we go here, it wouldn't be. No, it definitely would be. That's fine. So curse you. Curse you again. That's not nice. Yeah, I will burn a card for that. Let's lose Power Ballard. And over here we will lose. I think we'll use Vile Pestilence next turn. Let's lose Paralyzing Bite. Okay, gonna have to go a little bit faster. So Defensive Ditty and Throw Voice will try and potentially get some disarm out. Wind Congregation will allow us to move in a bit. And 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're gonna need to do Grasping Vermin to do an attack. Okay, they're just shielding and healing. That's fine, because we weren't expecting to injure them this turn. And that means we can target our disarm. And actually, we can step back and get the gold. Teeny bit of healing for what it's worth. Let's get a wound on each of them. I like it. 2 turns these guys will be dead. Many turns this thing will be dead. But we've got a plan. So, Nimble Knife and Call to Action. And then we'll have a long rest over here. What are we going to do with you? 1, 2, 3. You are a bit too far away for us to do the kind of cursing that I want to do. But we could do Creeping Curse to move up here. And then Gathering Doom to do some cursing. We're just going to be doing things a little bit slower. Well, he's coming in close quickly anyway, so... Ow. You know what? Steel Ring. They're strengthened each other, which is fine. Because they're going to die next turn anyway. Let's step on through so we're in a better place for looting. Okay. So we're going to step up this way, curse this one, and then we're going to shoot back at the demon. And because we've got advantage on it, it cancels out his disadvantage. Okay, long rest for you. You definitely need it. Over here, we want to go slowly so we can start picking up gold. Probably not too slowly, actually. Let's say Epidemic and Virulent Strain, and we can step back and grab this. Imps are moving before us anyway, so makes little difference which way we go. We are getting there. It is hard when half of your party is just support. I will say that. Okay, let's lose Defensive Ditty. We've only got one more room to go through and clear out though, so that's not too bad. Let's say tuning the outcome and singing arrow. So we're aiming to go slow over here. Vile Pestilence will get us moving faster. 1, 2, 3. And spread the plague. And the reason I'm doing it in that order is so that when we move in 2, we'll then be close enough still to bless. So there's the bless. Those times 2s are always going to be useful. Okay, still got a long way to go. Biting that Scattered Terror, Nimble Knife, and Call to Action. I can see it being really useful in a larger party, but in a party of 2, it does feel a little bit like a liability. Okay, you've got to have a long rest, and Plagueherald can have a long rest as well. Although the Plagueherald's got enough cards that we could just do a short rest, but you do need the healing as well. Let's lose... Let's lose Scattered Terror for now. And we are running very, very low. Let's lose Singing Arrow. Okay. We may as well... move up for 2. So let's say throw voice for that and call to action to get the bless on. Sorry, not the bless, the strengthen. We can use biting gnats to move in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then potentially gathering doom to attack something. Because until we know what's in the room, we don't know where we're going to want to target our area of effect stuff. Ooh, and it's all over. Okay. So these are going to attack 2, pierce, so don't stand next to them. And then they're going to curse. And you guys move 3, attack 0, range 3, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You're going to be able to get in range to poison everyone. So let's actually be closer to you and just let you poison one thing. Or we back up to... The difficulty 1, 2, 3. We could still get a curse attack on this guy. Alright, we're both going to take a poison on the chin. But this guy's going to die at least. Not too bad at this stage, but obviously not ideal. Okay. Tuning the outcome, nimble knife. Go as quick as you can. Vile pestilence would be quite nice on these, but I don't think we can quite get all three of them. So I think we'll have to focus on those two. We can heal your poison, but you're almost out of cards anyway, so it doesn't feel like there's much point. 1, 2, 3. So I think we'll go for Grasping Vermin for the attack. And spread the plague, and I hope that these guys move a little bit faster than us, I think. They're not, but we can... are they only moving 2? Yeah, we can definitely work with that. The imp's doing the strength and is actually a little bit worrying. So I think we'll get them hit, and then we might actually... Oh, I can't shoot you. Not quite. We might want to back up. Just a tad, just to there. Let's get the bless on. And then we're also going to back up just to here. Okay, now we can hit them all nicely. Short rest for the Soothsinger. We're going to go for Nimble Knife and Throw Voice, try and get a nice disarm out. I want to move quickly, so Wing Congregation and Vile Pestilence to get poison and wound on these guys. It's a bit of progress. You're not actually going anywhere, so I'm gonna stay where I am in the end, I think. Just kind of soak some of the poison damage from the forest imps. So we can actually get disarm all the way to the back. Let's do that. How ineffective are they going to be? That is amazing. Don't want to step in close to this guy, so just stay where we are. Okay, you're going to have a long rest. We'll try and get the Plagueherald to do as much damage as possible to these two as quickly as possible. So we'll do Epidemic and Creeping Curse. very painful. We're just going to burn Virulent Strain. That's a bit better. We're going to have disadvantage against both of them anyway, so we may as well use the Epidemic. Cool, he stays alive. Him staying alive is good for us, because that means we've got time to go and pick up gold. And yeah, curse him for good measure. Okay, we will lose Throw Voice. So we're going to win this. The only question is how much gold we get. There's 2 there. There's 2 there. You've got 3 or fewer cards, so you've definitely got your Zealot done. Oh, cause a trap to be sprung or disarmed. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could run onto a trap. Short rest. Let's run onto a trap and get some extra XP. So biting gnats is going to get us that. When XP is more important than gold. It rarely happens. Burn 1 available card. We'll just burn Grasping Vermin. I suppose I could. No, if I didn't want to gain flying, that would have stopped it being triggered. So, of course, the trap to be sprung. Two gold, 2 gold, 2 gold, 2 gold. We're not going to get close enough to be able to bless any allies, so let's just move into the room. I don't think there was any chests in here. No, that was obstacles, wasn't it? Yeah. We still managed to get 20 gold, though. It's definitely not bad. I hate those things. They're like overgrown spiders. Why do they have so many arms? More arms means more claws. More claws means more killing. That was a rhetorical question, but thanks. I'll sleep soundly tonight. 18 ability XP for the Soothsinger. That is an insanely large amount. That's almost half a level in one go. Throw on the Zealot on top. Certainly effective, but it did feel like the Soothsinger was just there to support. Didn't really do much damage to themselves. So the farmers of Drakefire Farm have taken spores of some of the strange plants nearby and made some powder bombs. I've not tried them myself, but they seem unpleasant. I'm sure you'll love them. Well, unsurprisingly, the Plagueherald got a level up from that. So we'll do this. And for this, I'm actually going to have to refer to my notes. So for the Plagueherald, we want Under the Skin, which is that very first one that's just appeared. We don't want Rot Maggots, even though they are healing. Under the Skin is where our fun is going to be. And Under the Skin is a ranged pierce attack, which is the main reason we've picked it up. I'm going to take off Biting Gnats, I think. Maybe Grasping Vermin. It is very useful with the Soothsinger, but it's one of those situationally useful ones. There we go. And in terms of what we're getting, immunity. Ignore negative scenario effects and add +1. Could be good. Getting rid of the -2 would probably be better at this point. Yeah, let's do that. And then of course we have the Plagueherald story quest that has been unlocked. So the Plagueherald has been studying how best to save Demon's Gate from disease, and believes it's come across a breakthrough. Are you sure you're talking about the glorified cloud of bugs that likes infecting things? The Plagueherald thought disease helped other races. When the Enchantress managed to convince it otherwise, its hive began studying Demon's Gate to create magical cure-all instead. And it actually thinks it's made that magic cure? Yes, and it'd like to relay the news to its hive. Well, I don't want to give it a reason to experiment on me, so I suppose we'd better go. I just don't know why we ever let it join us. That's certainly going to be an interesting one. We've also got the ability to add curse onto stuff, so that is really good. How are we doing on blessing and strengthening? These are coming along quite nicely. I'm pretty happy with that, all things considered. And of course, we have the Doom Powder. That Reaping Scythe could be useful. For Nimble Knife. But it does mean getting into a lot of danger. Like really, really up close danger. Alright, well, next time we'll probably do the Plagueherald. Ooh, that's going to be a difficult one. The Plagueherald may have discovered an uncharacteristically hygienic way to help Demon's Gate defend itself. And there is a lot of elites in there. Archers, guards. Yeah, we might not be able to take the Soothsinger on that one. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe we won't do that next time. Maybe we'll do one of the other missions. But this has been a lot of fun. Definitely like the Soothsinger. There's a lot of potential for them, certainly going forwards. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have enjoyed it, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Gloomhaven Guildmaster. See you soon.